gentle if you don't fuck shit up. Still not cut all the way. Pieces out of there. It's not cut all the way. Light is in the wrong place. Yeah, it's still gotta get cut. Where's this plier? This nail. There's a hammer. Hammer's up on top, I think. Is it up there? Green one?
Oh, yeah.
Just nail this. Oh! Ah!
Got some tape on?
I got glue right there on the table. That needs to be cut more. Top is not cut, probably.
They glued it?
It's probably just not cut. Okay, that's flushed there. Yeah. That's not worth fucking fixing
You got a
too.
piece of tape?
Tape, I got glue right there. On the table somewhere. It hasn't been opened yet. It's brand new. It's gotta be. No, you gotta cut the top. You gotta cut your
Yeah,
top.
it's already in.
No.
It's open.
Oh,
I'll just pull it up.
oh, it's a pull up, I see. Okay. Your phone is beeping. I used to piss Kessler off because he's lost a lot of his high hearing. We were at his Oker house in Ridgeville, and we put a keypad in the garage, right? So when he comes in the alarm, he do the keypad before he goes in the house, right? And we close the garage door, and I go, oh yeah, I can hear that out here. And he goes, fuck, you can't. So his wife was there, and the driveway is like 80 or 100 feet out
Where's your tape?
to the street, and I had Barb face the street, right? Or actually, there's tape everywhere. And Barb watching and face the, and he watched, and oh, that's right, I faced the other way. And she, I'll get some glue in there. Gentle, gentle, slow, slow. Hold on. Wipe some of that off. Yeah, it's not gonna stick. It's good. It just pulled off. Fuck it. It's not worth worth it. Not worth it. I may have to do some refinishing here anyhow if I really care about getting this cleaned up better. This baseboard is all nasty. And I walked out to the street and he's watching her do a hand movement because he can't hear it to the beeps. And he goes, I'm out in the middle of the street and I can hear it 100 feet away. He's like,
Well, he's probably close enough to retirement age that he can go get a first hearing test. They call me all the time.
well, he played, yeah, I mean, he played, you know, he plays music loud, you know, rock bands, you know. Been in front of amplifiers his whole life.
Yeah, last time I played with my friends in the basement, I got these ear protection things that knock out the high frequencies, because they like to crank it up. Play with blues.
Well, you know, oh, hello.
Big distraction.
What'd you say? Yeah, this is fucking, this is too high here.
So, what is it?
Still pulling staples up. There's one. Should cut this out. Where's the? There's another one there. Staples are everywhere. There's one there, probably. Yeah.
Metal cheap one.
Well, give it to me and I'll get a few more when I take a bigger load. Steel doesn't bring you much.
Brass?
Sure, brass, copper, stripped copper, especially stripped copper. I would love to take all this shit up. Oh no, I ain't using that. First you sweep. It's too big. This is too big. I would love to use like this and take all this up because this is, you know, but the only way to do it is with something like that or a grinder.
Yeah.
I don't have a big grinder with a rotary cutter head. Robert sent me a link for one, but it's $60, you know. No, not diamond, with carbide cutters. Just fucking skim it, you know, make a mess. But, you know, this is really a better way to use something like this because you won't tear the plywood up. It's not the scraper I want. Tool bag yet. Staples. still spongy because it didn't get walked on. A little bit, just a little spongy. That's historic padding. I don't worry about that until I'm ready. Keep working. They're all around here. See, because I gotta fill this in. If I take this out, it's not gonna be the same level as here. I have to put cardboard down. It's the only thing I could come up with. You know, it's either that or you get me your power one and loan me a few blades and I could probably go through and clean all this, but that's still a lot of work. You know? Where is the staple? That's too tall there. I can smell these things now. I've taken so many of them out. Huh? What'd you say? Where? There? No. Yeah. Just a shiny spot in the goo. Kind of polished. Oh, I should put those knee pads on. Buzzard gave me knee pads. There's a staple. Oh, I didn't want to do that. You bite it too hard, you'll cut right through it. Where is it? Where's that flooring at? Yeah. Hand broom. Come here. Oh, no, didn't make it. I was so pissed that motor. I had to, actually unbolt the motor and move it to get the coupling in. Ugh. I thought I couldn't remember if I had to or if there was any room to slide stuff, you know.
What did you do?
Oh yeah. Yep. Where are we at? Actually, depending how tight you want this, you would actually almost find something thinner than this.
Yeah.
So your flooring would be tight up against your.
Love a curve for the blade.
And well, that's what I mean. You gotta account for that. So you would want something like a little bit thinner. What'd you say?
You got a pad right there, move it over the middle.
Pain in the ass to constantly move. This fucking book padding is so such a.
That little pad, you got that big yellow.
You gotta keep moving it. I know, but you gotta keep moving it. I keep moving. That's why I got those knees. You wanna get up and down the constant little pad? No, you put knee pads on. Or you just don't even bother with it. So the one flooring guy I've watched a bunch of his videos on doing vinyl flooring. So he shows how he lays the floor out to figure out where you want to be, because you want like this joint here in the middle. Maybe you want specific joints to not have to fall weird around going through this opening. So I think I showed you how I did it, right? The map. Did I show you that? So he has a CAD program. Oh, that's not good. So I did it before. I measured the flooring wrong. About 7 1/4 to 7 3/16. So I just did a simple thing like this, right? Wrote it all out, right? So then you throw your tape measure down, and you figure where you want to try to be on that wall where you're starting, how big of a gap. You want a couple inches at least for your last piece. And you put that in last, okay? But then you slide your ruler here to figure out where that joint is. You know, you're out here at 126 inches. Now you can figure out where you want it to fall. So this is just quick, simple math. If you're doing, if you're doing a lot of floors and you didn't have a CAD program, you should just have a bunch of these different charts for the different widths, right? And then you just throw your tape down and you're like, okay, 58 inches, okay, that's falling right there. It's pretty good based on where the joint will be, So this floor guy, he's got a bunch of tools that I think he's created or worked with somebody for flooring. Came up with a tape measure that's completely blank. It's white. So what he does a lot when he's laying his floors out, he'll put 10 pieces together real quick. Just hooks 10 pieces together and measures that and does some math if you watch his videos. But now you can just then lay out a bunch of tile real quick, take a Sharpie and make a mark on the tape. So now all you're looking at instead of the numbers is just joints, which is it's a cool tool, but you're gonna have to take the time to do all that. Right? And it's like, I'm like, I don't know if that's worth all that, it's like, I think that's a good way. If you just have those charts made up, you throw your tape down, you don't need to think too hard. All you need is a straight line to start. So you might do a chalk line, which is what he does. So he has a straight line. Then you start a couple rows. You just lay them down, hook them together, you figure out your stagger, make a few cuts. And then you put your junk scrap pieces on the back side. You screw those down on your line, where your line's going to be. And now you can start building into that because you can tap into it. And then you take those up when you put the last piece down. He's working. Buzz was amazed he found them because it's like, what else was he looking for? Oh, the saber saw he loaned me and the chalk line. He goes, yeah, the chalk line was not where I thought it was over there. His garage. I think, were you in his garage once? Maybe? It's packed, it's just freaking packed with stuff, is that the right one? No, it should be down. Should be the other way. Whatever. Because he
goes, yeah, I'll probably never use these again. He can't bend anymore. He's such a wreck with his messed up knees. Or his foot with messed up knees. And he just can't.
I thought you came down with cancer, you did prostate cancer. Yeah. Went through a month of radiation. And I don't know if you did any chemo. Knee pads. Who? Joanne? Oh.
Yeah, they came up.
Better light. Getting blocked by the light.
That'll pop
Ooh. The other way is you have the fancy undercut saw here, circular saw that you can adjust the height and go right in. Be done with it in seconds.
What'd you say?
We've got soul on the back, because it eliminates spam calls out there, so it's kind of entertaining to chase them off the
To chase the two what?
phone.
You're on the wrong list, that's one. Yep, you're on all the lists, what, Jake?
And even though I have robot,
Yeah. Where's that, where'd he go? Where's your carbide? Hot blade, do not touch.
all right, I'm gonna leave this, I'll be back a little bit.
Alright. Gotcha.
I gotta feed myself.
Jeez. Jeez Louise. All to get these little slivers of the jam wood out so you can put the floor under. Oh, where's the vacuum? Oh. Oi, 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 oi. All kinds of nails. All kinds of nails in there. Gotta use a carbide bit just to get these slivers out. There we go. Ow, that's hot. Ow. So now you can check with your piece of scrap. See, that goes under. It's not the best. It should do better. You really, ideally, would like it nice and flush, but you definitely want it to go under. You could caulk this or fill it with some putty eventually, but the big thing is getting under so it trims out decently. Oh yeah. What a lot of work. Hardwood, nails. $70-year-old wood, probably. Message held for review. Green dog. Today, what does that say? Gentrification sucks booty? Oh well. Life's rough. Light bulb, Mimi, Lucky. Well, yeah, that's the original padding from 1960 or whatever. So this stuff got crushed down over decades and compressed. It's just old foam, waffle foam. Here's a piece that's sort of still alive. And then this got all crushed and basically glued to the, stuck to the floor. And then when they put the next carpeting in, they put the newer style foam, the multicolored crap foam over this. They didn't bother taking this shit up. So, now this is what it is. It's a nightmare. And if you wanted to get this all off, you'd have to do this across the whole floor. Take you a long time. I'm not planning to do that. I would like to, but that's a mountain of work. Wow, that was a lot more to cut than that, I thought. Thank God for a multi-tool. great tools. My friend Fran let me borrow his new Chinese multi-tool that's battery powered off his DeWalt batteries. Let's see how much battery we got left. Two maybe. He's got a power one too, but he bought this so he could use it up on a ladder way up on his house. Alright. Jesus. All that for that. Oh man. Oh, today's generation sucks booty. Well, I don't know completely about that, but oh, my knees. I really wish I had the cool dolly. They make a really cool dolly to work on floor when you're down working on floors. It's scissors. So you can move your legs around and scoot around. It's really cool. I've got enough work here. It would have pay off if I had the money in labor saving. Oh, frick. Anyway, take a break here. I stuck in one of the vents here like that. With a flat tire. All right, I'm gonna go upstairs for a second. Take a break here. Turn all these lights off, making heat. Making heat we don't need. Oh, there you are. What are you doing? Yawning. Okay, I'm gonna close this door. Guess you don't want to look out the window, do you? What are you doing? You want to go out? No? Want to eat? There's your num-nums. He's so funny. He won't eat sometimes unless you come over here and stand near his food. He's a social eater. Silly boy. You got fresh water. Unfortunately, we got no wet cat food. No money. Literally no money. All right, what was that piece? That was piece number 4. This is piece number 5. Number 5. Number 4. Over here will be number 3. That's the one I had to cut, get the multi-tool and cut down. And then this piece was still below grade. It was below the plywood. So with the multi-tool, went behind and cut the nails so we could just take it off. And then that piece is way behind the raised flooring they put in there. Multi-tool, what a saver, boy. Yeah, I haven't done cat food yet. Not yet. Go upstairs in a minute. Just wish it was cooler up there. What's the temperature up here? Oh, it's down to 85. Whoop-de-doo. I still don't have ice cubes. I need ice cubes. I need ice cubes. Let's put the coffee in the fridge. Is this any good? Ugh. I got no snacks. I got nothing. Oh. What is that? Yeah, I just been putting the coffee carafe in the fridge after it cools down. And I put a baggie between the lid and something on top of the lid to help smush it down and sort of keep the moisture in. Works pretty good. It's either that or I have to find something else to put the coffee in. week-old Mountain Dew. It's cold though. Tastes good. What time is it? 8 o'clock. Well, I got 3 more jams to cut like that. I think that's all for those 3 rooms. All right, I'm gonna hang up for a little until I go back down. Take a little break here. See you later. Don't forget, check your smoke alarms. Right there. Ciao.